Welcome back to In the Loop, episode number 3. Today we have with us the Blockchain and Cryptocurrency Club. But before we get to the actual episode, I have a short update to give everyone. So number 1, we have an upcoming project that is going to be running long term, which is our movie night. So that will happen every second and fourth week of the month. This is still in planning stages, so bear with us. Stay tuned on our Instagram where we will be continuously posting updates on what's to come. So with that, let's hop back to our guest. Let's go. Alright, welcome back once again everyone, and today I have with me some very special guests from the Blockchain and Cryptocurrency Club. So to start things off, let's just have them introduce themselves. So why don't you give us your name, your age, and what role you play in this club?
Yeah, I will start first. So my name is Hao Xiang. Yeah, I'm 19 years old this year, and then I work as the research and development team in the BCC, the Blockchain and Cryptocurrency Club. How about you, Nicholas?
Hi guys, my name is Nicholas Wong and I'm turning 20 this year. I'm currently holding a position in the marketing department as the poster designer, but I may be the candidate for president for next.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so I introduced your club earlier as the Blockchain and Cryptocurrency Club, but obviously I didn't give anyone any insight of what it actually is. So tell us a bit more about your club, what you do as a club, any events you hold. I'm pretty sure I see your posters quite often. You have many events going on, so tell us a bit about that and how you bring in guest speakers, weekly discussions and stuff like that.
So basically our club is more like a community where we have different crypto, blockchain, NFT enthusiasts. We group together and we discuss what we found in the space right now because it's quite new and a lot of sharing needed to be done for information to be gathered as well. So we did our own studies, we share our own research reports and stuff like that. So yeah, we have definitely a lot of activities going on, and we even have a upcoming Bitcoin sort of talk that's happening next month, and we have invited Mr. Jason Chiu from Bitcoin Malaysia and Access Malaysia.
Cool.
He'll be doing a talk next month. And we'll be doing some informal weekly discussions every week on Friday night as well. And as a matter of fact, I actually did the last weekly discussion for the club. And yeah, everybody seems to really get along with the vibe and everybody tuning in.
Actually, it's really fun. I think I've joined. I joined a few. I joined the one on Web 3.0.
Web 3.0, I see. Nice one.
So it's kind of cool. Okay, so you guys have any Insta handles or anything you want to promote?
Yeah, we do have the social media with Instagram and also Twitter and also Facebook. You can follow our Instagram account on, you can just type APOBCC to find our account. Yeah, and also the Twitter here. Yeah, and Facebook.
Nice. Okay, so now everybody knows where to find them. Any posters? Anything for your new events you want to put up?
Yeah, definitely. Check this out.
Okay, so go ahead and check those out. So those events are upcoming for them. So we all understand, as you mentioned earlier, it's a very infancy stage of the whole blockchain world. So what are some long-term plans for BCC? And naturally, I'm pretty sure you'll have a plan of what you want to do in, let's say, 5-10 years time, where it's a lot more developed in this industry.
Yeah, so I will go first. So when we talk about the long-term plan for our club, I think for us, we will mainly focus on the NFT first for the few years and also few months. We will focus on the NFT and we try to actually design our own NFT by conducting a NFT competition. Yeah, and then we will use it we will give it for our members.
And as addition, so for the forward things for our club, we actually plan to educate more of our committees so that we can actually educate all of the people that are interested in this space and not actually spreading just misinformation. So yeah, we're getting a lot of talented and also professional talkers here and be sharing about their findings in this space. And we are currently building our website out. Yeah, so interesting things coming up. And yeah, like Hao Xiang talked about, our NFT is coming soon. So stay aware for that.
Beautiful.
And you might win one NFT for yourself as well.
Yeah.
I want it.
No problem.
Okay, so speaking of the NFTs, just a real quick one. You said something about an NFT convention. So will that be something like people can come in and showcase their NFTs as well, or is it just about your NFTs that y'all are developing?
No, actually for this one, we will have an NFT convention, and then we will pick out the most attractive NFT, and then we will make it like the official NFT from our club.
Oh, that's actually really, really cool. Okay, so we've talked about NFTs already. We've skipped through the little part of actually explaining what blockchain is. So we understand many of you viewers may be newer. You guys may be beginners in this whole space. So why don't we have the experts here give us a slight, brief explanation of what blockchain itself actually is?
Okay. I'm no expert in myself. Yeah, first of all, and yeah, but based on my understanding of the blockchain is technically a string of data that's given on the internet. It's not stored like anywhere, like centralized. Let's say if you're using Google Drive, your data is stored somewhere in the Google compartment in a server.
Yeah.
But whereas blockchain is different, is that blockchain is stored in every single one of our computers. So it's like a peer-to-peer network. So let's say we have a string of data like ABC, and once your computer connects to the blockchain, you would have that data as well. So the validation for that method is just connecting different computers all around, and if those data's readings came out correctly, then yeah, the transaction or whatever processing would be successfully processed.
I see.
So that's the decentralized nature of how the blockchain works, instead of a centralized entity trying to validate your transaction or any processing data. So
Yeah.
that's the beauty of blockchain, I would say.
Okay, so it works. Okay, as you mentioned, I'm not even gonna try and explain it. But so with that feature, I would think that it would bring a lot of advantages in compared to like server storage and stuff like that. So what are some main key features or uses? I think we mentioned NFTs earlier. NFTs use blockchain as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what are some main features or uses apart from NFTs that use blockchain as well?
So blockchain actually can use as a payment, right? Cryptocurrency is also using the blockchain technology. So just like Bitcoin, then we can actually transfer Bitcoin from one to another by using this blockchain technology.
Okay.
I would say other than NFT, I think blockchain can also use like an agreement for one and another. And then let's say like I want to rent this house to another one and need an agreement, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then I can use blockchain like no any intermediaries. Then I can straightly go out with an agreement.
I see. So it's essentially getting rid of the middle person.
Yes, exactly.
So it's just forming between two people that may need a connection, that direct connection.
yes.
Something
Yes.
like that. I see.
And-
Okay, so I hope that makes sense for anyone that may be beginners here.
I can
So-
actually have an addition for
Sure.
that if you want. So maybe it's hard to understand why we're getting it of the middleman. So you can think of as like a international bank transfer.
Okay.
It would take days, right? If
Yes.
you are familiar with it. So it would take days because they need to validate the money throughout again and again from different countries, from different banks. So there's different entities that are trying to validate it, and they are not 24-hour
Yes.
online. People have different time zones, and there's a lot of transactions to validate per day as well. So the blockchain essentially just gets rid of all of this trouble, and it gets instant processed by all of the different computers that are online, because we are living in a world that rotates, right? So everyone's night and day is different. So there's always computers on 24/7.
Yeah.
So those
Actually,
computers
That
can-
makes
yeah.
perfect sense now that I think about it. So, okay, it's really, really cool. And then you mentioned something about digital currency earlier. So, we all know cryptocurrency. It's booming now. Even if you're a beginner or you don't know anything about this space, I'm sure you've heard the word cryptocurrency, or maybe you've heard Bitcoin. What may be coming up a lot nowadays. You hear people making millions off of this stuff. So, digital currency or cryptocurrency, same thing, right?
It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the slight difference?
Okay, so digital currency can include our everyday currency as well, because fiat money is also considered digital currency if you're using a bank transfer online. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's considered digital currency as well. As
Okay.
for cryptocurrency, it's actually stored on the blockchain. So that's
Ah.
the main difference between, because there's a crypto, the crypto actually originates from the word cryptography, where you encrypt and decrypt the data.
Yep.
So that's basically how you store the data onto the blockchain.
I've been using the wrong term then.
No, it's
So,
okay. It's okay.
there are plenty of types of new cryptocurrencies coming up nowadays. So you'll hear new coins like the Shiba coin. You'll have there's a Squid Game coin. I think that was a rug
Yeah,
pull
that-
and it
that
just
was a rug
disappeared
pull.
off the edge of the world. So all these new projects are coming up all the time, and many people, they tend to hear this cryptocurrency made 900% in a week. So it attracts a lot of people, of course. So naturally, with that, there'll be people coming in to scam people through these methods. So for new people that are trying to get interested in this field, what would be the right steps or the advisable steps to take to get started?
Yeah, I mean for this crypto space, we have a lot of scam and then a lot of things like rug pull, and anything else. Yeah, so I think the main thing is the people is not doing any research. That's the first thing. And then for cryptocurrency term, we have a term called DYOR, which means do your own research.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the very main thing about cryptocurrency, because many people think like I want to earn a lot of money, but they're not doing any research. That's the bad part, I would say. And then when they're not doing any research, they will easily fall for the trap, fall for a scam. For example, I just look at the exchanges, and one day suddenly one cryptocurrency just out for 1,000%, 2,000 and maybe more. And then I'm not doing research, and then I FOMO. And then I get inside, then suddenly rug pull happen. So I lose all of my money. When we talk about the step to avoid this kind of scam, I would say the main thing is do your own research. So how do you do all the research? Mainly I would say you go to the official website, you can check on some exchange that are very famous, like Binance, Coinbase, and like other Luno. Yeah, some exchange like that won't scam you the money, because most of the scam this happen on decentralized exchange, the DEX, because there is no any centralized in a DEX, so mainly the scam will happen there. And
I
then
see.
in terms of exchange, we have the centralized exchange and also decentralized exchange. So mainly scam will happen in decentralized exchange. If you use centralized exchange, I would say the scam won't happen easily. Yeah.
I see. Okay. So, research, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you talked about a couple of platforms earlier. You had Luno, Binance. What other
Binance,
platforms are there? Let's not just talk about cryptocurrency. We're here to talk about blockchain as a whole. So, that's NFTs as well. Those have their own platforms. So, what are some good names to think of when you say platforms?
You mean platform is in terms of platform to trade cryptocurrency, or platform to earn, to learn, or platform
Let's
to
talk about
do-
both. Let's say to trade. Okay, let's say I want to put in money now. I have a big sum of money. I want to invest in this. Which website would I go to first?
You mean the platform to invest in cryptocurrency,
Crypto.
right?
Let's talk about crypto first.
Yeah, so the platform in cryptocurrency, we can check on like the famous cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, and then Hobby Global, and also like KuCoin. Yeah, there's some famous cryptocurrency exchange, included FTX also.
I see.
Yeah,
And
but
Luno as well.
Luno as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So about that.
for Malaysia, right? We have categorized Binance as a illegal exchange. So please take note on that. So in terms of the exchange that is legalized in Malaysia, Nicholas, what do you think?
Yeah, basically, I just thought that you missed out Luno, but yeah, I see you the building up. Yeah, so basically, Luno is the only like legal way for you to buy in crypto and also invest in this. But in terms of services they provide and also the functions in the exchanges, it's
Limited.
bare minimum basically. You can just buy and hold it, and hopefully it grows, and I'm sure it will. in
Yes.
terms.
I've got money in Luno as well.
Yeah, so that's definitely the downside and also the upside of Luno. And as for other exchange, it's still illegal in Malaysia.
So,
So-
it's considerably illegal, but they don't like ban the website, right? You can still
Uh,
access the websites.
They actually banned the Binance app.
Okay.
Yeah, where you
Binance
can't
app is banned.
Yeah, where you can't download, or you can also, yeah, you can't. I think you can't access it through the website as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Can I give some example of the legalized exchange
Sure,
in
of
Malaysia? Yeah. So basically, in Malaysia, we have four. I think it's four legalized exchange in Malaysia. The first one is Luno. Yeah. The second one is tokenized, and then the third one is Synergy, and then the last one is MX Global, which currently MX Global just work with the Binance.
I see.
Yeah.
So they banned the parent company, they didn't ban MX Global.
Yeah, it's
Because
kinda
MS for this kind of exchanges, you can only trade a few cryptocurrency. That's the saddest part, I would say.
So basically, our government came in and they verified those few that they allow lah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so let's talk about NFTs now. NFTs, what platforms would you go to that are trustable? Because NFTs, I think, is the easiest to make a scam because anyone and everyone can upload. In fact, myself also, I've uploaded a bunch of NFTs,
Yeah.
which of course considerably could be scams.
Yes. So for NFT, you need to understand the idea behind it first. NFT stands for the non-fungible token.
Okay.
Which means non-fungible token. This term means that it cannot be exchanged with something at the same value.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not replaceable. Definitely, you can value it like $2, and you have an apple that's $2. You want to exchange
Sure.
it, yeah, but it's like a certified, I would say, proof of your
It's-
owning.
Yeah, like a digital certificate.
So let's say you purchase an NFT. The whole blockchain would know that you own that NFT for now because you have access to the wallet that's owning the NFT. So no one can take that away from you. It's not like someone can just screenshot the NFT and say, oh yeah, this picture is mine. Yeah, it doesn't work like that because all of the crucial data is stored on the NFT, on the blockchain, sorry. And back on to the question, yeah, is NFT like a easily scam thing for people to get in? Yes, definitely, because what is different from NFT and crypto is crypto usually they have a utility. They are there for a meaning. They're there for a reason. And in terms of NFT, a lot of projects are just rug pools, and also some of them are just they're called soft rugs as well. They're basically just developing the art, making the hype, selling the hype, and then done. They're not planning to move forward as in terms of using the NFT as any utility or stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely it's much more easily to be scammed on NFT than crypto.
Okay. Okay, so this is just your opinion, okay? Ignore the fact that it sounds outrageous, but your opinion on NFTs, like you hear NFTs, they're some selling for like 5 million USD, 6 million USD. Do you think these kind of things are justifiable? Like 5-6 million for the same thing that
Yeah.
another of the copy, let's say a Bored Ape, okay? Some sell for millions, some sell for hundreds of thousands. Like, what is the justifiable difference between the two?
So it's in terms of the value of the NFT. Yeah, I think it's way too crazy. Like the numbers is just too high. It's nothing we can imagine of. They're trading a picture for like 1 to 2
Exactly,
million.
it's
yeah.
crazy that to think people sell pictures, like people sold his for what, 69 million, I think?
Yeah.
It's crazy that pictures, I mean, if you're drawing art, I understand, but online, there has to be some utility to it. So, okay, I know I said it sounds outrageous, but of course these have utility to it, right? So, I would, correct me if I'm wrong, good NFTs would be those that have utility to it, meaning like, I buy it, it brings me utility. For example, a VFriends. I buy it, at least it brings me into VCon, correct?
Yep.
So, any examples of good NFTs you guys know?
Yeah, so first of all, we have just a recent news for that. The BAYC, they're talking about Bored Ape
Yep.
Yacht Club. They actually just airdrop their newest coin to all of the Bored Ape holders. And if you're holding one ape, you get around 10,000 ape coins, which is worth 40 USD per coin at the time of release. Yes.
Oh, wow.
So you instantly just got 400,000 USD for
I
free.
mean, you did sort of pay for it by having the
Yes.
ape,
But technically, if you're buying the app like I think 11 months back, it costs only around 0.01 ETH. No, sorry, 0.08 ETH.
Okay.
So that's around a few thousand in terms of ringgit Malaysia.
Yep.
And then you're earning like 1.6 million.
That's
This
crazy.
year. That's crazy. Yes.
So okay, so at least we know it's not a full scam. There's utility towards some of them.
yes.
Okay, so I guess same thing as you said earlier, research.
Yep,
Make sure you know what you're
definitely.
doing. Okay, so you mentioned wallet earlier. We know something belongs to that wallet. So what is the idea of a wallet, and what are some good trustable wallets to use?
I think wallet is actually a place where you can store your cryptocurrency.
Okay.
That's the main thing. And then which wallet should we use to avoid like scam, and then the best crypto wallet for us to store our cryptocurrency? I would say that because cryptocurrency wallet, we classify them to cold wallet and also the hot wallet, right?
Yeah.
There's so many terms.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a
wait,
lot of
before we
terms.
go on, guys, none of this is financial advice.
Yep.
Please don't take this as financial advice.
This is just-
opinionated, what we believe. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for some cold wallet that I would like to suggest is definitely Ledger Nano X, because Ledger Nano X is the famous cold wallet where you can store your cryptocurrency. So how about hot wallet?
Yeah, so basically the difference between cold wallet and hot wallet is cold wallet is unaccessible,
Sorry.
unaccessible if you get it off your computer because it's a hardware basically.
Oh.
Yeah, you're storing your NFTs, valuable cryptos in those hardware, which is not connected
Yeah,
to.
there was that story of this guy that had a hardware of like, don't know how much Bitcoin, and then he lost it all. Right? I don't know if y'all heard that story.
yeah, definitely.
And
Yeah.
so that would be a cold wallet.
Yeah, that's a
I
cold
see.
wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're holding a hardware and they're missing the hardware, yeah, that's crypto is gone forever.
I see.
Unless someone picks it up and connects it back to the blockchain, yeah, to transfer all of it back to the hot wallet, which is
I see.
connected to the online blockchain service. So why does the wallet is easily scammed and a lot of people can't take their money back is also because it's decentralized nature. Because if you're getting scammed by others through your bank account, you can complain it back to the bank, and I'm sure that there's at some point, like there's insurance for it.
Yep.
Your government covers it. PIDM, if I'm not mistaken, covers
Okay.
your fees if the bank go bankrupt as well. So that's the sort of one edge that the centralized wallets have over this decentralized wallet. So basically, if you're getting scammed, you're getting transfer of your funds or NFT out of your wallet, you're never getting it back. Yeah, so you need to be aware when
Yeah, that's
clicking
kind of
things.
scary. Like you hear those stories of people losing millions at
Yes.
once because just like a password breach could literally kill you of millions.
And with the recent develop of different like cyber attacks and viruses, it can easily be hijacked. And I actually know a known tech guy that's sort of a millionaire in the space as well. He has like 10 Azukis. 10 Azukis is an NFT, which is worth around 10 ETH at the moment. 10 ETH is roughly
This guy
around
has
40,000.
100 ETH worth of it. And it
Yeah,
got
so that's
stolen?
like 1.5 million worth of
Oh
USD
dear.
just lost. And this happened just a few days back. Yeah, so,
Hmm.
and he is not like a normal dumb guy would just randomly click links and stuff. He's very precaution and also he's well-known professional in this space. So it's definitely scary, like people like him can get scammed. So turns out if people like us, if we're getting some suspicious link we might not be aware of, so definitely don't click any suspicious links you see, and also don't trust some things that are too good to be true, I would say. Yes.
Okay, so we talked about millions, people losing millions, people making millions. So we see many teenagers now making millions, right? You hear stories of even Malaysia here, we have a couple of millionaire NFT artists and so many things coming up now in the blockchain. Would you suggest most people our age or let's say younger, the teenagers, okay? Should we be getting into this young and learning about it? Because is it going to be that big in the future?
Yes, we should learn about it for us, because I think that if you get started with a younger age, for you is really beneficial. And then I think that in this, I would say cryptocurrency and also the NFT space, basically they got two kind of people. The first kind of people is like, I want to earn a lot with this cryptocurrency and NFT. But the second kind of people is like, cryptocurrency and NFT is like you're getting a lot of gain from it. So it will be very scary for me to invest. So people think like maybe that was a scam or anything. I won't say these two kind of people are wrong, but I would say that their mindset is, I would say, not accurate mindset. Because you should not think like when a cryptocurrency can give me a lot of gain, you should not think about it. You should think like, I need to learn from this cryptocurrency. I need to learn about the blockchain and also how the cryptocurrency works before I get into it. Another one is I should not invest in cryptocurrency and also the NFT. Because I think that you can maybe try it first. Maybe try with a small amount. I think that one will be better for you. Because let's say today, I won't say it will happen, but let's say today Bitcoin goes to 100K, and then everyone think like Bitcoin won't go to 100K. Maybe that will happen. So why don't you try to invest with a few amount? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with you, because I myself, I'm nowhere near as knowledgeable as y'all. Even if y'all don't think of yourselves as expert, I'm more beginner than you lah. But basically, I myself have also just thrown in money into NFTs and into cryptocurrency. And I think no matter how much I would have put in and how much I did put in, the knowledge I gained from it gives me the confidence to now be willing to put in more. Because I think the idea of, like what you said, start small. I started with a very small amount and I just threw it in, made loss, made profit. Either way, I learned something from it. And it was very, very, I guess the word for it, what can I use for the word? The word is very interesting to see how it works and just learn from it. And even NFTs, because of how easy it is, I just threw it in. Even OpenSea, you don't have to pay gas fees to sell. I mean, to put it on. Of course, when you sell it, there will be gas fees in between. But you just put such a little amount of money, and you just go for it. I think it's very, very interesting to just learn the process and just go for it. I definitely agree with you. Start young, go ahead and just learn from it. Why not? And just a light question, what are some cool new projects that you guys may be looking into just yourself?
In terms of project, are you talking about crypto?
You yourself, crypto,
NFTs?
NFTs, anything.
So, like, I can't say any specific ones, but I'm definitely looking at the new cryptos that are being verified and being launched at the launch pads. I actually shared about launch pads in last weekly discussion in our club. Yeah, so that's definitely something that I'm most looking at, because usually the cryptos that make it to the launch pad, launch pad is kind of like a IPO. IPO is initial price offering in the stock market. In crypto, we have the IDO, which is in initial DEX offering. So that's basically like you launch a crypto, but before you launch, you want a group of supporters first. So you getting them to get your crypto at a much more cheaper price. That's the starting price of the crypto, basically. So that's the I would say genre of crypto that I'm looking into for now. And as of NFT, I'm basically more looking at the engagement of the community, the utility, like how good is the team? Is the team fully doxed? By doxed, I mean like is the team fully disclosed themselves in terms of their person in real life? Are they a real person? Are they trying to hide their identity? Because if they're trying to hide their identity, that might be a red flag for you to run, because it might be a rot. So these are, I wouldn't name any crypto or genre.
Perfectly fine if you don't. I mean,
just
understandable.
the direction that I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, I think for me, I'm looking for some cryptocurrency that they have their own ecosystem. And then the other cryptocurrency that I look for is the Web 3.0 cryptocurrency. Web 3.0 cryptocurrency, I can't say the name also.
Yeah, it's perfectly
but
fine.
I think Web 3.0 is the most popular trend right now because we are moving ourselves from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0. So maybe you guys can look for some. I won't say invest, but you guys can do some research on the Web 3.0 cryptocurrency. And for the cryptocurrency that have their own ecosystem, I think that is also very good.
So what do you mean by like ecosystem?
Have their ecosystem is like they have their own network, and then they have their own blockchain, yeah, something like that. But it's not like a cryptocurrency that further developed by an existing blockchain.
I see.
Just like, can I say the name of the
Yeah, you're
cryptocurrency?
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Just don't take it as advice, okay, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just for
like
discussion's sake.
Shiba. Shiba is actually a cryptocurrency from the Ethereum blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
So
the example.
essentially, you mean it has its own blockchain of its own,
Yeah.
separate from a different blockchain.
Yeah.
I see.
So
Okay, so this is a bit philosophical, but do you really think humans now, okay, let's say today, are we ready to give up the control yet and go full blockchain mode? Like you mentioned, you can have contracts now with it, we can trade money with it, essentially all the main blocks for human race. Do you think we're ready yet to give up control?
To be saying that giving up control, I would think that it's a little bit of extreme. But
Mhm.
yeah, we're getting there by getting decentralized. And I would say that we are at a very, very early stage of it. It's like an infant stage of this kind of new technology. And this technology definitely would bring some ease and also, I would say, like, solve a lot of problems. First being the inflationary of fiat currency. Yeah, that's just a currency alone. And in terms of blockchain, it solves a lot of problem with the decentralized nature because a lot of centralized entity in our world right now, they have their biased opinions, whereas a decentralized don't. You're just trading with numbers. You're just validating every numbers. It's not like this, if I verify this number, this would be a disadvantage to what I'm trying to achieve. Then as a central entity, I'm going to stop this transaction. So yeah, that's definitely sort of a problem as well as a control in terms of, I would say, stopping some terrorist fundings, stuff like that. These are definitely how criminals get away with blockchain. So yeah, they're good and bad, and we're definitely walking towards the decentralized in the future. So we need to find a ways to target this as well.
I see. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's okay. Take
one
it easy.
very last question, and this is the question that brings us right back to our topic of today. Is blockchain really the future?
Yeah, I think actually blockchain is the future. And just now you mentioned about are we actually going to fully decentralized, right? I would say just like Nicholas said, it's actually an early stage. Because right now even we have a lot of central authority, but a lot of problems still coming out. If we go to the fully decentralized, we can't imagine actually how much of problem will coming out, So we need to think about that. And I think blockchain is the future is because the decentralized nature. Because I think that the decentralized nature will help, it's like a double-edged sword, And then it gives us advantages and also give us the disadvantages. So right now we're still in the early stage and a lot of new things coming out. Let's say the NFT, the metaverse, a lot of new things coming out. So we are not mature enough to go to the fully decentralized world.
I see. Okay, so I mean, we are a very infant stage of
Yeah.
this whole thing. So that should be about it from me. Any questions you guys want to ask? I'll get my opinion on.
Questions I don't have, but we talked about not financial advice for the whole session, right? So here I would actually like to give some advice
Okay,
that
sure.
is you should listen to. So first of all, it's never too old or too young to learn. You don't invest, but learn about this. Learn about blockchain. Learn about cryptocurrencies. Study about them. but don't invest. And next, if you're going to invest, don't trade, just invest. Invest in terms of long term. You're putting it as if you're putting as a fixed deposit in the banks. You're holding it for long term. It's locked away. You're not touching it. You're not selling it. No matter the price goes up or down, you're just holding it. That's called invest. Trade is buying low, selling high, try to make profit throughout the differences in the volatility. So, and my third advice would be invest the money that is your disposable income, not the money that you need for living, not the money that you're in need in a few months, like you will be needing this money in case of an emergency. Then don't use this money. Use the money that is after your backup money. It's not your emergency money. It's completely free that you can do whatever with it. Yeah, be sure to invest those if you want to, I would say, like have a pie of this big chocolate that everyone is taking about. So yeah, that's my main advice for all of the newcomers to this space, and try to study and learn more before you do anything impulsive.
Okay, I think that's great advice actually. Yourself?
Yeah, I think just now we mentioned a lot, like do your own research, right? And then Nicholas also mentioned that we need to do a lot of research before we go into the crypto or also the NFT and even the blockchain space. So I would like to recommend some good platform actually for you guys to do your own research. So the first one, I would say YouTube. YouTube is the most popular platform, right? And then we can actually just search on what is blockchain, and they have a lot of information there. And then in terms of investing in cryptocurrency, I would like to say some exchanges, they are providing a platform like Binance, like Phoenix. They're actually providing a platform like Binance Academy and Phoenix Academy for you guys to learn about the blockchain and even also cryptocurrency and also NFT. Yeah, and then most important thing is like for the platform for you to find the cryptocurrency and do your own research on the certain cryptocurrency or also NFT. I would like to recommend the CoinGecko most probably, because CoinGecko is one of our Malaysia company, so we should use it. And another one is CoinMarketCap especially. Yeah, with two of these platforms, you can actually find a lot of cryptocurrency and also the blockchain news, and even like I want to check on this cryptocurrency whether it's scam or not. I mean, probably you will find some scam cryptocurrency there, but you can find like which platform is the most famous platform that you can find the cryptocurrency inside the exchanges.
Okay, thank you for your advice as well. So that should about wrap it up. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and thank you all so much for your time and your insight. I think they've provided a very good insight on this whole topic, and this is really just the tip of the iceberg, guys. What we have all discussed today is really the very beginning of your journey into the blockchain world or the cryptocurrency world or anything in this field pretty much. So please do your own research, and if you're very interested, I think y'all are more than welcome to having people join
Definitely.
your club, right?
Yep.
So their club is more than open for you to join in and join the weekly discussions and learn a lot from them. That should be about it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will like to sign off now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for watching today's episode, and stay tuned for more episodes. We are planning to pick up even more and start uploading 2 to 3 times a month, so stay tuned for that. We will even have entertainment episodes, not so much of this formal setting that you're seeing now all the time, for everyone to watch, because I know some of this can be a bit heavy for everybody. So stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you in the next one.